Okay. In the previous video we designed this admin dashboard and added a few functionalities, so today we'll be adding Firebase authentication to this dashboard. If you haven't already watched the previous video, no worries, this tutorial will be super friendly and you can implement the authentication in your own projects as well. Alright, let's get started. But wait, something's missing. Before we can authenticate a user, we need a form, right? More specifically, a login page, so let's create our login page. I'll go ahead and create the files for the login page.
We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it, and I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Okay, seems to be working properly. I will now add the HTML for the page. I'll now import an image from the assets folder.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Alright, that's it for the texts and logos, and the background colors. I'll now add a form to take users' info.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could
Okay,
never do before.
I'll now set a state to hold the value of this input field. That way, we can get access to the email the user inputs here.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I'm going to add the last input field to the form, but this input will only be visible for new users. Okay. Now that we're done with the inputs, I'll now add an error message if something goes wrong during the login process. Okay. We don't want this error message to show always, so I'll set a state that determines whether to show the error or not. Now the warning message will show only when the error state is true. We set it to false by default. When something goes wrong with the loan, we'll set its value to true, and that will show the error. Okay. Now there's something wrong with this submit button. If you already have an account, then you shouldn't see sign up, you should see log in instead. Let's fix that. Okay. Since we set the value of the new user state to true, we should see sign up. Let's change its value to false and see the result. We now see log in, and also notice that the username field is gone too. Okay. Now let's make users able to switch between log in and sign up. Okay. Now we have a problem. We can't show both of these, so what do? Let's merge them. If there's a new user, we show this one. If not a new user, then we show this one. Nice. I'll change the state of the new user and see if it works. Nice. I told you it works. Now, let's add a little bit of styling to it. Okay. We should be able to switch between log in and sign up when we click this, so, let's fix that. I'm setting the error to false here, and that's because I actually don't know why I'm setting the value to false here. It's probably because I have to. Someone please explain to me in the comments. I'll also try and figure it out. I'm just kidding, I know why it's there, but can you guess why? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Okay. That seems to be working just fine. Now we can finally submit our form. Okay. Now when we submit the form, we're going to do two things. Actually, we're going to do three things. First, we prevent the browser from refreshing. We'll also set the error value to false here, in case you run into some issues such as network issues that may have caused the error message to show. So setting the value to false will hide the error if you try to log in or sign up again. Then the next two things we're going to do is to check if we have a new user. If we have a new user, then we create a new account with the user's info. If not, then we sign in with the user's info. Okay. Now we'll head to Firebase and create an account if you don't have one already. After creating your account, you will see a giant plus button which looks like a button you should click. If yours doesn't look like you should click, then don't. Mine looked like something to click, so I did, and it brought me to this page where you can type the name of your project. You can choose to enable the analytics if you want, but I won't. Now we wait for the project to build. Okay. After the project has been built, you should see this page. On this page, you'll find some of the services Firebase offers, but we won't go into that for now. Let's go ahead and register our app. We'll be using the config files to initialize Firebase, so copy it to your clipboard. Okay. Now let's go to the authentication page. Now, we can select the type of authentication we want. There are several options to choose from, but today, we're only using email and password, so I'll select it and then enable it. That's it. We can now implement email and password authentication in the dashboard. If you click this settings icon, and go to project settings, you'll find your config files, in case you forgot to copy it earlier. Now, I'll create a file to initialize Firebase in the dashboard. Okay. I'll now paste the config files, and we also have an import here. This is the function that initializes Firebase in our project. We call this function, and pass to it the config as argument. We'll also import the authentication from Firebase into the project. And call it. You can pass the app as an argument, but you can also leave it empty. Finally, we'll export this variable. That way it can be accessible in other files. We'll import the auth variable here. We'll also import and call the create user with email and password method to sign up new users. This method takes the auth as its first argument, followed by the email and password of the user. So, we'll pass it the auth variable we imported, then the email and password state variables. If the process is successful, we'll handle it in the callback of the then block. If there's an error, we'll handle it in the catch block. We're going to store the username in the local storage if the sign up is successful. But if something went wrong with the process, then we'll set the error state to true. We'll get the error message and display it to the user, whether it was a network issue, or the password is incorrect, or something else. Okay, that's all for signing up a new user. Now let's handle the login process. Signing in users is similar to signing up new users, the difference being that for sign in we have to use the sign in with email and password instead. It's also going to take the same arguments as before, so we'll pass the auth as first argument, followed by email and password of the user. Okay, let's test it out to see if everything is working. I'll try to log in without having an account. Okay, as you can see, we get an error, user not found. I'll now try to create an account to see the result. Okay, nothing happened. That's good. Since there's no error message, then that's good. I should probably add a console log after creating an account.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fake.
I'll now try again.
Play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up.
If we check the authentication page on Firebase, we'll see the email used to sign up. I'll delete it and try again.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast.
As you can see, the details of the user are now displayed in the console. If we try to sign up again using the same email, we should get an error. Back in the authentication page, we have the just created user. Okay, that's it for signing up and logging in users. I'll delete these lines since we don't need them. Finally, we're going to check if the user has logged in. Then we're going to show the app. If the user hasn't logged in, we'll show the login page. We're going to check using the on-auth state changed method from Firebase auth. This method takes the auth as its first argument, followed by a callback function which will contain the details of the user, if the user has logged in.
I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
We're going to set a state for the user. If the user has logged in, we'll set it to true. If the user is not, we'll set it to false. Now we're going to render the app based on the value of the user state. If there is a user, we'll render the app. If not, we'll render the login page. That's it. Since we created an account earlier, we should see the entire app. Let's find out. Okay, we have our dashboard here. Now we have to display the name of the user. We're going to get the name we stored in the local storage during the signup, then we'll assign a variable to it. We'll then use the variable to display the name of the user. Now let's handle the logout process, unless you want your users to never log out. Logging out is really easy. We import the signup method from Firebase auth, then we pass the auth variable to it. Now when we click the logout button, that's exactly what it will do. I'll now try to create an account without an internet connection. As you can see, we get an error, with the error message showing as well. I'll connect and try again. Okay, the account was created successfully, and the username has been updated. We're going to display the username here as well. And we also have the user in the authentication page. We'll repeat the same steps as we did in the navigation menu to display the username of the user. And that's it. One thing you could also do is to replace this with the email of the user instead, but I'll leave it this way. Okay. That's how you can use email and password authentication in your projects. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.